Yo, what's up guys? It's Hypernova here. Today I just got some sweet wins with 1.9 cycle. Now, this is a very hard deck to learn. Now, first, just keep trying with it because first I got in the challenge I got 2 losses because I didn't know what to do with the deck. Then later I got deep into it. Sorry, Bello, I'm doing a video. Anyway, I'm gonna show you some of the latest 3 replays of me crushing with this deck. Oops, share button wrong. Okay, so I think this is the best way to quickly learn minor cycle because it forces you into that play style. So I just start off with a minor like I usually do. He got a great P.E.K.K.A prediction in it down for the minor, but that was a big negative trade. So I just zap the bats. I throw the log back for some chip on his tower. I do a pretty standard goblin bats formation. Then I go in with a miner just to chip away at his tower. You basically take any opportunity you can in this deck to just go in on his tower. Okay, so I'm just cycling skeletons in the back, and I just do a quick Ice Golem zap move to get a huge positive trade. Now, as you can see, I'm currently even on him when it comes to Elixir. Now, because he played that so aggressively, that P.E.K.K.A, I punish him, but he ignorantly doesn't play arrows and opts for the Goblin Gang. Really dumb play. There was no reason he shouldn't have done that. Really bad, guys. Anyway, so I'm just playing around with his P.E.K.K.A. He uses the wizard. I opt for an ice spirit up above and some quick bats. Now we do have an elixir advantage, and so far we're literally untouched. Now I play a prediction log for his because I was expecting a goblin gang because I knew he added in cycle. It didn't quite work, but it was still pretty good. I got a great high value zap on his tower. Now I'm gonna have to defend this massive push that he's coming up with. I do an ice spirit zap. Okay, so I should probably slow-mo this. So I place the skeletons in a very precise placement. I place the ice golem there to tank for the bats. And then I go in with a miner in the back. I zap just to get some quick chip damage. Now he's gonna go in with another big push. He's gonna be going for the minion horde in the back. Now gonna slow it down again. Get his ice spirit zap. Currently he's got a elixir advantage, but that's okay because I'm playing this defensively really well right here. So I use the ice spirit. I also use the miner in this situation just to protect the tower. I split apart the push with the skeletons. I do a log. He arrows and misses. I quickly use the ice golem to get the attention of the wizard, and I use these chippy cards plus the ice spirit and skeletons just to get take them down. And I use the ice golem again to finish off that push. Now I know this is one of my big chances. Now I know all I have to do is cycle a miner zap or miner and log to win the game. So I zap and miner down his tower, and that's the game. Nearly flawless, guys. Okay, so we're gonna go into one of the hardest possible counters for this. We're gonna go up against a Mega Knight, a 5 legendary deck. Maybe 6, I don't remember. But it's got a ton of strong cards. So I perfectly predict his miner with the ice golem right there. He not so perfect, doesn't quite predict it as well with mine as well with a... Okay, so Yummy Pat really liked the post I gave him on Twitter. But anyway, so I'm just gonna cycle against him with that. And he's gonna do a good counter with that. Knowing that his arrows are out of cycle, I quickly, just play with the bats, and I get a +2 elixir trade on his Electro Wizard with that skeletons and Ice Spirit. So I just counter the bandit with goblins, another positive elixir trade. Guys, you will notice in this deck that what you want to do is get a ton of positive trades, because you're also going to be making a ton of negative trades on other pushes. And here's where I figure out he's using a Mega Knight. Now he's going to be using quite a massive push, but I'm going to be going in with all these separate units here, with the bats going to take out the miner, and the Mega Knight just getting kited by all my little swarmy troops. Oh, I'm not in the elixir advantage anymore, but I did make some good trades there to keep my tower alive. Now I leak here, which was really bad play by me. Yeah. I really hope this doesn't get into a 2-parter, because that would suck. Now he's gonna totally play like an idiot and just use the arrows on skeletons, but here's where he gets tons of damage against me. Now I know I'm gonna have to make some stuff happen after that amazing, devastating push from him. Now he does the smart thing and arrows all those units there. Now I'm gonna perfectly predict his skeletons and play the Ice Spirit and goblins just in case. Now I know that at this point his arrows are in cycle. Oh, and he just barely is able to put a Mega Knight down in time. Now he's gonna play his Inferno Dragon. Probably one of his biggest mistakes, because that's gonna be practically useless. I'm gonna play those skeletons right there. We're gonna play the goblins perfectly, and also play the Ice Golem perfectly, just to protect my tower. Now I'm gonna go in with another counter attack. He's gonna desperately defend with the arrows. I know that his tower is really low now. Now I place the Ice Golem again to correctly predict his placement. I know this is pretty much the game, as I take out his tower. He is really mad, because he should have won that game. He really should have had an easy win. But, you kind of need skill. Now, this last game is against someone who has 20 wins and has won 200,000 cards, and he's using a really heavy deck. So let's see how I go about countering this. Okay, so I noticed my starting hand. And I usually go in with a miner, and I go into with a zap against this. Also, I played these 3 games on stream. Which was how I did it was I just used Discord's voice chat, and I asked them to view me in Clash Royale. But he predicted that miner, but he placed the pump when my miner was out of cycle. Not a bad move, but the thing is, I cycle so fast with this deck that I was able to get to it really fast. Now I'm gonna get a positive elixir trade with that log, like perfectly timed. Now I know he's got pump in cycle, so he's gonna go with that, and I'm gonna play the miner bats, and I'm gonna get a gorgeous zap against his tower, and I'm gonna basically obliterate that pump, as well as do some great chip damage to his tower. Now, he's got a small elixir lead, but I'm willing to exchange that for some tower damage. Now, because he pressured with that giant on the other lane, I went heavy on the opposite lane. And for some reason, he didn't zap those units. Big mistake by him. He just chooses to do 3 musketeers in this one lane. Now, this is probably the insane trade I made to get me to victory. So I played the Ice Golem. I play the Log here. I play the Ice Spirit just to neutralize that. I play Bats on the other lane, although they do get zapped. Well played on his half, though. Oh, I totally screwed up that part of the counter. Especially bad Ice Golem there. So I log his 2 musketeers there in preparation to counter that. Now I'm prepared for that giant push. I play the log there just to take it out. I do an excellent zap. He does some good zaps too. Ooh, I also log back his other units, and this is basically the win here. And I go in there as extra pressure. That's the game. Now I hope if you guys enjoyed some of that amazing gameplay right there. Now,